Some of you guys want to do the buying of media. Other you want to start your own businesses with being the leader of a certain category, a category king, bringing something else up new. And that's all great and grand. Bottom line is the first thing that you guys need to do, no matter what your business is you need to find something in the marketplace that's very similar to what you're looking to do and make sure that it's working. Because the first way that we're going to be successful is by you guys literally taking something that works and introducing it to somebody that hasn't heard of it yet. That's the key to anything. The main goal here is for you guys to first look at it where I'm going to get you guys to walk away, where we are going to generate leads in your database. The goal is for you guys to get between 25,000 to 50,000 leads. That when you walk out of here, you guys are going to be able to generate 25 to 50,000 leads within the first 90 days when you're done with my program. Ultimately, right now, we're going to get you up to 25 to 50,000 leads in your database that you own, that you control, that you have the ability to market to, you guys have the ability to communicate with, and you start to indoctrinate and go through that process. I'm going to show you the tactics on how we're going to do that. I'm going to show you ways that you could do it organically, where you don't pay anything for the media. I'm going to show you guys how to do it where you're going to earn your media. And there's multiple ways for you guys to do that. The traffic's going to be coming from organic, JVs, and paid ads. So there's going to be 3 ways that you guys are going to learn. We're going to be creating a giveaway where you're going to be giving something to somebody. So you're going to be driving traffic to a page, you're going to be generating a lead, and then you're going to be then giving away something. You'll run like a sweepstakes or giveaway where it could be like one in many, where you do like some high value program, or you can do something where it's a perceived value of your product and it's more info related. We'll get into more of that as we get into the details of how you're going to build your program, because everybody's going to be different. Because the first thing by us doing this is that once we start to generate the leads, and then on the giveaways, you're going to be monetizing those leads with affiliate offers, and we'll show you other ways to monetize it. But ultimately, right off the bat, you're gonna work to cover your costs or be profitable with affiliate offers on the back end. In addition to a few other things that we're going to show you. First comes first, then we're going to have to show you guys, one, you're going to generate leads. You're going to do it through these 3 different traffic sources. You're going to do it with giveaways. You're going to monetize it with affiliate offers. And then what you're going to do is you're going to indoctrinate or nurture these leads, where you're going to start to create a relationship with them. And you're going to do this in a way where as you start to indoctrinate and communicate with these people, you're going to start to create what's called ask campaigns or surveys and quizzes, where you're going to create these ask campaigns in the Think Survey platform. And that's where you're going to be able to do product research. You're going to be able to ask these people things about what they like, what they don't like, and they're going to drive your market for you. One thing that's really important when you're doing that is you're going to have to be the face of your business. I think that's really important for you guys to grow. The way I would show you how to do this, you need to be your face. Everybody wants to follow somebody. They want to have a connection, and you're going to have to be that connection. The most important thing, first off, is you need to be passionate about what you do. How much do you want it? How hard do you work? The only way you're going to work hard is if you actually like what you're doing, okay? You need to be happy. You need to enjoy what you're doing. You got to have passion. If you find something that you like, then you are going to do much better at this. You're going to be happier in your life, and you're then ultimately going to love talking about it. The number one thing that we're going to have to start doing, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this, is we're going to start to find our niche, find our market. What niche and market are we going to play in? We're going to get into ways that I'm going to show you how to do research on if that niche that you're picking is the right place to be. There's a few questions that you're going to ask yourself when you're actually picking your niche. The idea is that if you guys are familiar with like the red ocean and the blue ocean that guys talk about, where there's the red ocean, which is the sharks are swimming in the water and there's blood and just everybody's there and it's competitive, right? And then the idea is that you have this niche that you fall apart into the blue water and that there's not that much competition. So now you can fish all day long, and then you ultimately have not as much competition because you're the only one in the space that's doing that thing that's a piece of the bigger product, the bigger market, the bigger whatever. But you got to be careful, because if you go too niche without it being proven, then you could get into a situation where the reason why it's not out there is because it doesn't work. So it's really important when you start doing this, and this is why when you start generating leads and start doing your product research, that you're going to talk to your customers. You're going to build your niche off of your feedback from your customers that you're going to start to generate leads on, and you're going to start to communicate with them, and they're going to give you feedback. You're going to have to figure out your niche. And the way that you're going to have to do that is you're going to have to ask yourself, okay, like, do you want to focus on food or sports, football, soccer, things like that, right? So they're all going to be different, but at the end of the day, you need to figure out now, what is your niche and who is your avatar? Who are you talking to? That is the most important thing when you are going through the process of building your business. That's going to be coming first. And we're going to go through this whole process. And they're going to ask yourself some questions. Do these people have some disposable income to spend? Do they have money? Is the audience size there? Are there enough people for you to promote to that's going to allow you to run your business? You're going to want to know, is this a growing market? You're going to have to figure out, you don't want to get involved with like a business like Christmas. It's one time a year. So it's great when it happens, but the other 11 months out of the year, you're not in business. The idea is you want to pick something that is continuous, not seasonal. You want to have something that has growth that you can continue to just build upon. You're going to have to ask yourself these questions. I'm going to show you ways that you can do research on the internet to figure out if you're in the right niche, to figure out if you can find the right people. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this. And what's going to be important about how we're going to grow this business is we're going to do what's already working. You're just going to make it your own. You're going to model something that works. You're going to model where people are buying. You want to find, what are your avatars? What are your people buying? What are they purchasing today? And then what you want to do is then you want to create another opportunity for them to buy it in a different way. We're going to show you a lot of different ways for you to do your market research. You are going to literally be looking on the internet and finding what's working, what offers are being promoted, where are they spending their money. There's ways for you to figure out if there are offers working, landing pages working, if there's different products that are selling. There's a lot of ways for you to figure this stuff out, and we're going to show you how to do all of this stuff. I want you guys to start thinking about your niche and your market and figure out where you're going to play in this world. Pick something that you like. Make sure that you enjoy talking about this. Make sure you enjoy being a part of it. Really think about, what are you passionate about? We'll figure out how to make money around this. You got to figure out first, what do you like? It's important that you guys figure out how to pick something that you're interested in, that you love talking about. What I need to do for you guys is I need to keep this super, super simple, because what I want is I want you guys to have a win at the end of this. I want you guys at the end of this to be in a position where you have the ability to be able to drive traffic. You understand that part. You understand how to build up your database. Then you understand how to nurture your database. And then you understand how to then monetize that database. All of those things together is what you're going to do to build your business. And we're going to go through that process. Today's going to be about you guys with your niche and your market. Whatever it is that you choose, whatever it is that you're interested in, then you have to niche down. When you're niching down, like I said, you guys are going to have to pick something that is tiny, small, right? Very, very targeted, because you want to be able to then dial in on the people that you're going to be promoting to. If I was doing my business right now and I used affiliate marketing as a whole, right? Everybody does affiliate marketing. There's so many people out there that are teaching people how to make money with affiliate marketing. So for me, I need to niche down. I need to figure out, how do I differentiate from those people? That's what I'm doing right now, right? I'm working with you guys. You guys are going to be my niche down. I'm going to make you guys money. I'm going to be building out a program here that you guys are going to follow, that's going to be simplified. And then it's going to be all based on how you guys respond to this. But if you guys come back and be like, I can't do it, it's not working for me, I need to understand why. And then I need to make a decision on my side if that's something that I believe is true or not. And, one person can tell you something, but you need a good size of a test to get that idea. I'm going to teach you tactics on how you can share your message with the world. I'm going to show you all of these things and how you can get to that place. And I'm going to show you how to do it by generating revenue using affiliate offers so that you don't have to spend your own money. You're going to build your database, and then you're going to start to research and communicate and nurture these leads, build yourself up, and then start selling them product at the end of the day. What's important is finding something out there that's relevant to what you want to do, that there's a business. You want to see business out there. You want people to be doing things that you're interested in doing. You don't want to be the only one. The way that you figure out your blue ocean is by working with your avatars, with your people. Outside of that, you can't do it. You can't. There's no way to do it. There's an offer that is in the network that you guys can run. You can run traffic to it. It's called VIP Voice, MPG Research. What they do is they get people to go through a process where they can win prizes and stuff, and then they go through these different surveys and answer questions about products and services and all that good jazz. I'll give you an example on what they did, and it was interesting. When they get people to come through the process, they get them to put in their Netflix username and password. And then what they're able to do with the permission of the user is identify what TV shows, what movies they're watching. And then what they do is they sell that research to Hulu and HBO and Showtime. And that gives them some edge and some research on what they should be investing in the new shows that should be coming out based on what the most popular shows are on Netflix. That's the way that you would do some market research. Once you're in your niche and you have your 50,000 people that are engaging with you, they're buyers. You can find other advertisers that are in your niche that may complement what you do. So if you had 50,000 people in your list and you had X amount of people that were buying, and you can show some data that on the average overall of the 50,000 you sold this much product, then they'll put a value on each user in your database. So if someone's going to buy your business, they wouldn't be buying anything but your database. Having a database is a presence. You have reach. You have the ability to communicate with thousands of people by the push of a button. You're going to do it in a lot of different ways. You can do it through email, right? You're going to get them to a Facebook page. You're going to get them to a Facebook group. It's people that are a little bit more. The idea is that you're monetizing and sending this user up the ladder to continue to be around you and spend more money with you. And there's a lot of ways that you can do that. But the value is you have a database. We are going to build you guys a database. We're going to show you how to generate these cold leads. You're going to get cold leads in, and then you're going to turn your cold leads into warm leads and then into buyers. And they're going to do that by them telling you what they want to buy. And you're going to build your program around this entire process, no matter what you do. I don't care. You could pick whatever you want. If you think it's cool, but no one's buying it, it's not that cool. It's like when people sell product. I have a bunch of buddies that sell product, and they'll sell on Amazon. They'll do the Shopify stores. Guys used to go out and they would look and try to find something on like an Alibaba or an AliExpress of products that they liked, that they thought were cool to sell. So they'd go pick something. And when they pick something, they'd go and promote it, and it wouldn't work. And they would have thousands in their closet over here that they can't get rid of. People are begging to follow you. There are people out there that want to pay you money. You just have to offer them the right product. There are people that are selling the affiliate space. And some people might be getting customers because there's nothing else out there, right? Now, if I can come along and I can create a good product that is proven, and I can create some wealthy students like you guys, then all of a sudden there's a different option. And if that person's not happy with that current product, they might want to come over and check me out. It's the same thing for you guys. But I'm trying to be the face of my product because I'm trying to connect with you guys. I'm trying to create a relationship with you, trying to show you that I actually care about you, which I do, right? The reason why I'm doing all of this is because I want to impact your life. I want to make a difference. Don't misunderstand, because I want to make money just like anybody else does. But there's ways to make money and still do good. The reason why I'm going to be doing it this way, I could teach you guys probably another 5 to 10 ways that you can do things on the internet to make money. You'll start to learn more and more about it. The biggest problem that I have is that we are capable of doing many, many things. And at times, we fall victim to spreading ourselves too thin and doing a bunch of stuff. And what has worked the best for me and where I've been the most successful is when I've dialed in and focused on something. And I just think that based on this program here, you won't lose. You can't lose. You're going to come away with something. Because once you build your database up, then you're not relying on Facebook anymore. What you want to do, you want to use those guys to get people to opt in to one of your programs so that you now have them in your database so that you now can communicate with them. And then the way that you communicate with them could be in different ways. It could be through a telephone call. It could be a text message. It could be a push notification. It could be a retargeted ad. But in a retargeted ad, you're paying again for that ad. When you're doing it for the text message or the email or the Facebook Messenger bot, and yeah, you are tied to Facebook, the Facebook Messenger bot, but people are responding to that right now. So that's something that you want. People think that they invest in building up their page for Facebook or building their followers on Instagram. You're not secure. Your business is not secure. If they chose to just shut down your account, What do? You can go complain all you want, but anybody on this group that has had any experience with Facebook or Instagram or any of those platforms, they'll turn you off. They don't care. And you might not be able to get them back. That's scary. Russell's launching his Traffic Secrets book. I have a copy of it already. We're doing the whole challenge here, but I created a membership area where as I read the book, I was taking my notes down and I wanted to then give people like the Cliff Notes version of, okay, what is it saying? How do you do it? How do you drive traffic? Because the most important thing that you guys are going to want to know is how do you get people to your page? I'll do that. But one thing in his book that he dives into is about trends and things and where he's going. And when he was setting out to create a book about traffic, the hardest thing to do is to create a book that things are changing every day, right? He's not launching his book till May. So he could go and write, which he did a few months ago, about how to buy media on Facebook. And by the time it launches in May, the entire platform could be different, right? So like, how do you create something that could be evergreen? And what you do is you put a framework on it. And what you do is you understand what these platforms want. And now you just leverage them. You just use them to get people into your world. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use Facebook. We're going to use Instagram. We're going to use YouTube. We're going to use all these different platforms to leverage their traffic and get those people to respond into your giveaways. Then you're going to start to nurture those leads. I'm going to lay this out way more simpler. I'm going to put it in a way that you can follow it. But I wanted to go through this today and just kind of go through the concepts of what you're going to be doing for the next few weeks. What you want to do is you want to create your niche. You have a mom, you have a hockey mom, you have a hockey mom with 2 kids, you have a hockey mom with 2 kids, single, that lives in Georgia. That's niche. You're dialing in right there. How many people like that exist? You have to make sure that you're putting yourself in a position to succeed. You could have the best product in the world, but if there's nowhere there to buy it, then you're out. Or maybe you have an audience, but those people just don't have any money to spend. What you're going to do is once you figure that out and you answer the questions that we're going to put for you, they're going to line up. Then you're going to start selling here inside your core niche. And then you branch out. Ultimately, then you can start to sell to mothers that are single, mothers that have the 2 kids, that have hockey, and all of a sudden then you can start selling different things to these people based off of who are they? What are they about? And then you can expand your product off of your research that you're going to be doing. Guys are making, on this one model alone, there's people making 20, 30 million a year. It's a beautiful thing, guys. And what's special about it is you don't need millions of dollars to start this. You just need to follow this process, this structure, this plan, and you'll go about it in the right way. So we want to pick our niche, our market. Please don't email me and ask me what I think that your market should be, because I have no idea what you like. I don't know what you're passionate about. And I need you to make sure whatever it is that you pick, you actually like doing. So think about that, okay? You need to be passionate. You need to have love if you want to be successful. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Questions are key for me, and I'm here for you. Don't misunderstand when I say that there's no questions. You could ask as many questions you want, but what I don't want is you guys asking me to do for you, because this part is for you to decide on where you want to play. When you make this decision, even if you're not sure, just pick something and let's go through this exercise, because the idea is you want to learn and understand how this process works. There's just one company that they go out to the market, they ask these polarizing questions. It generated about 2 million signups, and now they have this list of 2 million signups. They started to sell that list to advertisers to mail. If your list responds and you treat them the right way, you can continue to make money off of them month after month after month. The company's Newsmax, and they sell CPM email. That means cost per thousand. If you're paying $10 a thousand, you take your 2 million, you divide it by 1,000, and then you come up with 2,000. And then you multiply 2,000 times $10. That means that you got to spend $20,000 to mail to that list. They're making 20 grand no matter what on that 2 million names that they bought. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have questions, reach out to me. Reach out to your accountability coaches. I'm begging you to do your homework. If you guys want to get value out of this, do your homework and start asking questions when you do your homework. Don't think that we're not looking at it and reading it, because we are. But this is as much for you as it is for us. It's going to get you to think. It's going to get you to start to do some market research. I'm going to show you ways that you can do market research. I don't know if you guys know what a seed is. You should be signing up for everything that's in your market, and those people will come to you. You create an email address. You sign up for every newsletter that you can find, and I'll show you how to find the competitors that are in your market. I'll show you how to find people that are driving traffic to the competitors, and then you sign up for all of them, and then you see what are they sending to you. If you see repeat ads, it's working, guys. People aren't continuously buying the same media if it ain't working. People are sending the same offers because they're making money on it. hopefully by tomorrow, you guys will come. We'll have your niches, your markets, and we'll start to talk about it. And then it'll take it to the next level of what we're going to be doing, because I really want to get into just doing, like, just going, getting. I'm so anxious. I was going to do this whole week of just teaching you guys how to believe and understand failure. But 2 days into it, I'm already like, man, let's just go. You're going to believe by you doing it, by you seeing it. Me telling you isn't going to make you believe. Appreciate you guys being here and working through it with us. We're building this thing with you guys. So you guys are a big part of this. Your feedback is huge. So let me know if you need any help. All right, guys, day 3 is over.